there, Virgo, and welcome back to Bon Echo Tarot. I am here with your February 2021 report. So let me grab my notes and see what we have for you, Virgo. This month is crazy, so you may want to check out my Global Village report that I did for the whole collective, so that you can get an idea that if you are going through anything that's really intense right now, you are not the only one, guaranteed. So, Virgo, for you, all of this activity in Aquarius as we cross the threshold, this month, February, we basically have a planet party in Aquarius, or as astrologers like to say, a stellium. So, what this is going to be about for you, what's going to be highlighted for the next year, 2 years, and then get triggered at various points throughout that time, is how well you take care of yourself and your daily routine. It's your 6th house that's being lit up for this. And in addition to that, your ruler Mercury, a lot of people don't realize that Mercury is Virgo's ruler as well as Gemini. So anytime, because we're going to go into Mercury retrograde in Aquarius now, anytime Mercury goes retrograde, it's not easy for Geminis or Virgos. Be nice to all your Virgo friends, for those cross watchers who are out there. So, Mercury retrograde is going to be hard on you, and pretty much the whole month is Mercury retrograde. Mercury goes direct on the 20th, so you'll see some relief by the time, we actually leave February and go into March. But that's going to be true for all of us. So, Mercury Mercury retrograde in Aquarius is going to be stuff like scheduling mishaps, obstacles, and frustrations. You're going to have to be flexible, Virgo. And I know your patience has probably been tested as much as you think that it can be tested. No. Still got some more to go. So there's that. So now we're going to focus on a couple of aspects with Uranus, because Uranus is square all of this activity in Aquarius, and we'll be, squaring it a few times this year. So February is the first time when we're really going to feel the tension of those squares. So Saturn square Uranus on February 17th is a square between Saturn in your 6th house, so it's going to teach you how to take care of yourself better. It's square your 9th house of philosophy and travel. So, your worldview is likely undergoing some significant changes, and it's kind of like you have to allow those changes in your personal philosophy to occur, so that it can support the new habits that you're going to be bringing into your daily life in a good way. But you kind of have to go through the tension of knowing what it is that's causing the imbalance in the first place. So it's kind of like the events around the 17th of February are going to highlight exactly the kinds of things that are standing in your way of taking care of yourself. And you could also find yourself in a position where your health is such that you're not going to be able to travel. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and protecting yourself under these particular energies and the circumstances that we all find ourselves in. So the other aspect about Uranus in Taurus, squaring all that Aquarian stuff, is that it's actually going to be supported by Mars for a little while. Mars has been in Aries for the last 6 months, and then just as we got into January, it moved into Taurus. It will stay in Taurus, I think, until the end of, until the end of February, first week of March. So what this is going to be churning up is your 9th house. So travel. If you wanted to travel, you may find some frustration about that. And maybe you do have to travel, and it's because of projects that you're taking on that are taking you out of your comfort zone. So new moon in Aquarius, February 11th, which is beforehand, before all of the tension, is also going to be a time when you're going to feel the need, the sort of natural urge to make changes to your daily routine, and to create new habits. And you kind of are realizing the connection between taking care of yourself, taking care of business in the day-to-day, and then if you do that, then it's going to pay off and you can go travel and you can explore all of those different new thoughts, new philosophies, you know, or, you know, you'll do it virtually and find new ways to do it, to explore, to satisfy those ninth house cravings. So the full moon in Virgo on February 27th, first house. This is a huge illumination of the power of committing to yourself and taking care of yourself. So you're going to feel the benefits of that, and you're going to go deep. Because again, it's like the new moon, you're going to get inspired. Then after the new moon, between kind of the 15th, I would say, and the 22nd, things are going to be And then when the 27th hits, you feel confident with the revelations that have come through during this time as to how you can improve your day-to-day life. So it's a process, Virgo, and that's what you're heading into. A process that's going to help you focus more on yourself and your health. So let's grab the cards and see what they have to say. All right, so for Virgo, for February 2021, ooh, okay. Well, we have the Page of Cups. So there could be an apology coming. There could be a love offer. Oh, your obstacle is the Ace of Wands. So, so there could be a new passionate beginning that you're looking for. Because someone walked away. So, or you may find that you're walking away from something, or that you walked away from something around the full moon. Three of Cups. So that could be partying, that could be a reunion of some sort that happened in the recent past. Queen of Pentacles. So you're feeling kind of in a nurturing place. Because I kind of see this as you. So, you know, you're in a quiet sort of pondering, reassessment. The Fool. So that is, you know, you could be traveling. This also could be an Aries somewhere in your life who's encouraging you to take a leap of faith. Yeah, because there's you being, you know, self-sufficient on your own. And I think you already are. And there you have it. You have a commitment of some sort in your environment. But you're not really in commitment because this is you. You can't have two more opposite cards than these ones. So, so let's see, your hopes and fears, 9 of Cups. You could be dealing with a Leo. You should probably take a look at the Leo reading because I see a lot of the same cards. There you are. This is also very much a Virgo card. You know, you're manifesting, you're making things happen. Somehow, by you getting into the energies of the more feminine aspects of who you are, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, really. It's how you're expressing and how you're walking through things. Are you in an aggressive action place, or are you in a relaxed and nurturing one? So it looks as though you're coming from things in a very soft, relaxed state, but there's this tension and dynamic between this kind of single wanderlust and commitment. So let's grab the little cards. Oh, I didn't even look at the underlying energies. Oh! New beginning. Ace of Pentacles. This is you walking into the age of Aquarius, Virgo. There's a doorway that's opening up for you. And it really will lead to a new beginning. So, yeah. You've got the Seven of Wands on the Page of Cups. So, it's kind of like a push-pull. You know, you either want an offer, you want to make an offer, but there's some boundaries here, and there's some defensiveness. So whether that's you or your partner, you know, you could be having very much an inner battle. Oh, Ace of Wands. So whoever has lit your fire is definitely someone that that you feel that you know, want to create a family type living situation with, where, you know, everybody's emotional needs are taken care of, passion is good, and you know, everything is looking great. You know, there's a lot of doubt running around in all the signs. So, you know, you may be feeling that dynamic as well. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's an Aries that that has got you sparked up, that this new beginning is going to be with. Because look at that. 2 Aries cards popping up and all that fire. So, but, you know, you may be apprehensive about it, or they may be apprehensive about it. So let's clarify the 8 of Cups. Who walked away, and what was the situation there? Oh, 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Somebody felt betrayed. Somebody really felt betrayed. Yeah, and it's put everything on hold. All right, so 3 of Cups in the recent past. Yeah, you know, you may have been planting some seeds within your community. Ooh. Okay, I'll take those 2. Ah, yes, and this is part of what you're manifesting. You know, this is a throw to the Magician and recovery from this situation. Yeah. Whew. So, yeah, it was like a new beginning. All in the past, though. So this could be something that you've been manifesting for quite some time. But it's got the 7 of Swords. So there's something deceptive about this previous situation. So let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles and see what's happening there. Yeah, you know, by taking a rest, by taking a time out, you know, you're kind of able to take stock of things. Yeah, 2 4s. You know, that's a serious time out, because you kind of have to, you know, grieve what's left you, and kind of reset. You know, take a rest, reset, get back in touch with those parts inside of you that are real, that are just part of the essence of who you are. Okay, so on the Fool, look at the Page of Wands. So this Aries might be younger than you are, or they may be making plans at this time. Yeah, I think this person has made a decision, a significant one. May have even announced it too. Oops. Yeah, but you know, this quarantine lockdown situation may be a bit of a challenge. You know, and it you know, the Fool can also represent you in wanting to take that leap and wanting to go in a completely different direction, wanting to travel, wanting to explore, but because of the state of the world and because of lockdown, I think that maybe through this time you may be really, really, really upset about it. Oh my goodness. Transformation. Also could be a Scorpio. But because this is on you, I'm looking at this more of, you know, this is a really culminating moment for you in terms of how you see yourself, especially. And then that's naturally going to result in how others see you as well. So what's the change going on here, Virgo? What are you moving into? Oh, look at that. 6 of Cups. So, 6 of Cups, is that? I think sometimes this can be also associated with Leo, but I'm not sure. It's like you need people in your life that touch your soul. You know, frou-frou, superficial stuff on the surface of things is not going to cut it for you anymore. And it may be because of the sort of the realities, you know, that have hit in the world and your frustration with them. Yeah, but, you know, like a true Virgo, you will just focus on your work. Just be careful that the way you're working is actually for your healthy benefit. You know, remember that, you know, if you're a workaholic and you work too much, there's going to be events in your life that's going to point that out. So, for the Hierophant, in your environment, you've got Justice. So, this commitment that's around you could point towards a Libra, but, and it also could be, you could be dealing with a divorce and the court stuff and all the papers. But there is a justice coming for you. That's going to come from outside towards this situation. Yeah, and there we go. Full circle back to the center of your reading with the Page of Cups. So look at that. Yeah, it's like there is an offer coming to you, Virgo. Or an apology over a dispute that's been going on. Yeah, and it's been a big burden on your back. It's like, I can't take it anymore. And that could be some of the dynamic this month. Hang in there, Virgo. Hang in there. We're all being tested. all of us. King of Cups in your hopes and fears, and the Nine of Cups. So, you know, you could be feeling like that either others are becoming more emotionally available to you or the other way around. There also could be a water sign somewhere around you, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that you could be thinking about. Yeah, somebody from your past. Somebody who could be at a distance as well. So now the Magician card. Let's see what you're manifesting, Virgo. How exciting. Ooh, you're manifesting success. This is also a Leo card. So this is the kind of success that's recognized. Whatever it is you're working on, yeah, everybody's going to know about it. That's for sure. And they're going to be like, yay, Virgo, go Virgo, yay. You know, because you now possess the tools that you've been working towards. The seeds that you've planted are starting to come together, but Virgo, be patient. Mercury is going to poke you big time this month. Don't fall for it. Just focus on yourself. Focus on taking care of yourself. Everything starts from there. The more energy you put into that, the faster things will manifest. So I think that's an awesome reading, Virgo. Good for you. I'm going to push these cards aside for now and pull out my favorite oracle deck, the Oracle of E, and see what we can get. Oh, there it is. Laser beam. Focus. Stay focused. Focus on you. In fact, that's what I'm going to title this video. Focus on you. Because you are the most important. You are the one who needs to, I hate to throw this cliche at you, Virgo, but it's really true, and it's never going to be more true for you than it is now. You got to put on that oxygen mask first to be of any good to anyone around you. And Virgo is often, I was going to say always, so but Virgo is often the best nurturer in the zodiac. But one of the things that trips you up, Virgo, is that when you're in pain, you don't know how to take care of yourself. And so you'll take that energy and desire to placate your own pain by giving all that juice to other people's problems. That's not going to fly anymore. You're going to have to focus that nurturing attention on yourself. And that's going to be your secret. So if things are really getting squirrely and you just can't take it anymore, go take a bath. Go get your favorite chocolate. Make sure that you have your coffee uninterrupted in the morning. Stuff like that, The things that you know are going to keep you sane and that are going to keep you healthy. That's your focus, is you. So, Virgo, I am also pulling cards from my favorite deck, the Distant Early Warning deck by Marshall McLuhan. He created this back in 1969, and so it's a collector's piece, and it's my favorite. So I've been playing around with all sorts of different ideas, and for this, a friend of mine who is getting into hypnosis has enlightened me to the existence of the superconscious. So the first card that I've pulled is the energy of your universal experience. And now this card is going to be the advice from your superconscious as to how you should approach it. All right, so your first card. This is the energy of your universal experience. So, the ultimate embalmer, the peace that passeth all technologies. So let me just make sure that I'm getting that focused. There we go. Okay. So that is the environment. This is your advice from your super conscious. Oh, maybe you got something to say, Virgo. Blowing both horns of his dilemma. So maybe you got to share the problems that you have going on so that you can get some more support. Maybe that's something that you need to integrate into your daily life. Delegation. You're not the only one, Virgo. Lots of people who need to do exactly the same. All right? So check out the previews that I have for my extended reading over on Patreon. Link is down below. If you find that they resonate and you want to check them out, you have access to your sign as well as all the other signs of the zodiac going back into last year. So, so there's those. And then after that is a preview to my new little web show that I've created called Bon Echo and Friends. And basically it's just me and my friends having nerdy conversations about all sorts of cool things that have to do with the superconscious, history, the brain, holistic health, all of that kind of stuff. You know, whatever's fun to talk about is what we're going to do. So join me on Sundays when I premiere them, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again, Virgo. Using manipulation to avoid commitment. And your partner feels they may have made a mistake. But, you know, they do feel that they were very lucky to find the love that they found with you. So, let's see how this is going to progress. Oh, we've got 2 cards here. Yeah. A lot of people are getting this wild abandon card. So, you know, the energy that you have is, you know, you probably have a really high sex drive. You also may find that sex helps you, like sex with others helps you with your, you know, with your confidence. And, you know, with this partner, you know, there's been an ability to be open when maybe you didn't feel that way before. But this person is also controlling. You know, we've got manipulation and control. You know, it's like, and in both of these things, it's like you're tied. You know, it's like this person, you know, has this other person on a string. There was something that was very confusing to you, career-wise. You know, something shady going on. And it was key to the situation, you know? Key information that was necessary around somebody who did not have your best interests at heart. Somebody who was, you know, quite literally a snake in the grass. And so there's your crossroads, 22 too. So this is major. This is a major shift from leaving the snakes behind and bringing some loyalty into the equation. So Virgo, if you've had a pattern of being involved with people in business who, you know, who have been a little shady, who haven't given you your fair share, I think that's all about to turn around in a very big way. Going to do all the assumptions he had before.
Uncle Bob, Robert Anton Wilson, a contemporary to Timothy Leary.
Marshall's like, amen, sister. Amen.
Right?